From this evening, I must give the British people a very simple instruction. You must stay at home.
I was at a hospital the other night where I think there were actually a few coronavirus patients, and I shook hands with everybody.
Boris Johnson has tested positive for a coronavirus.
Hi, perhaps you recognize me. It's your favorite president.
Joe Biden has won the American presidential election.
We cannot continue with Christmas as planned.
Hello and welcome to Roast the Year, and what a terrible year it's been. Get ready, because for some of you, this will be the only roast you've had this week. 2020's reminded me of Trisha Paytas' OnlyFans. Rough, repetitive, and a lot bumpier than I thought. Ooh, I should probably get some cream for that, Trish. Looks sore. Thanks to the virus, this year will forever be remembered as the year of no sex, clubs or bog roll. A nightmare if you're a massive player like me. Stop banning sex. Hasn't stopped me. yeah, stop me. Celibate. Moving on. Later on in the show, I'll be handing out some awards to those that have done the most for the country this year. Those that we couldn't have got through it without. Those that don't get the credit they deserve. Influencers. And it's been a big year for influencers. The NHS paid YouTubers to make a video telling people to stay at home.
Remember to stay home, stay safe, protect the NHS, and you'll save lives. Bang!
I never thought I'd see the day where Road to Shaw's handing out medical advice. Welcome to 2020. Jesus. But to be fair, the campaign was a success, because when Vicstar123 tells me to stay at home, I knew it was serious, and so I obeyed his every command. I'll do anything for that guy. Except watch his videos. That's a step too far. I'm not completely mental. It may have been a good year for YouTubers, but it's been a terrible year for pedos, as they were forced to work from home due to school closures. Bit of Netflix and chill, just sat there, watching cuties. Just not the same, is it? Not the same. There were lots of great coming-of-age shows this year, though. Sex Education, 13 Reasons Why, Normal People. It seemed like everything was coming of age. Don't tell Prince Andrew, he'll be furious. Because he loves a show about kids, okay? I'm not insinuating anything else there. All I'm saying is, he's just really into Stranger Things. Look, I'm not going to stand here and massage his ego. He gets enough massages as it is. On the topic of ego, Jake Paul had a good year of boxing, didn't he? He beat FIFA YouTuber Anderson Gibb and then knocked out basketball player Nate Robinson. Who next? Stevie Wonder? How much want we stick him in there with an actual boxer? I'd pay to see that. Jake also did an interview last month in which he claimed the virus didn't exist. Bit like his hairline then. He makes Theo Baker look like Tarzan. I mean, it's probably stress, isn't it? And it has been a stressful year, to be fair, but do you know who I felt most sorry for? Celebrities. They've had it tough, haven't they? Ellen had to spend lockdown in her $27 million mansion, which she then compared to a jail. I mean, someone get the poor woman a vaccine. And a new joke writer whilst you're at it. James Corden also had to do his show from home because he couldn't make it to the studio. With no one offer him a carpool. Honestly, shocking. After all the lifts he's given over the years. Poor lad. And worst of all, Kim Kardashian had to get friends and family to self-isolate before partying on a private island. You see, they've not had it easy either. Speaking of Kim Kardashian, I've heard she was the first in queue for an injection. Not the vaccine, just a weekly round of arse filler. Kim also had a pleasant surprise for her 40th birthday this year. No, not a phone call from Ray J. Kanye organised a hologram of her dead dad.
Look at you. You're 40 and all grown up.
Just get her some flowers, mate. Jesus Christ. Because, I mean, it didn't really look very realistic, did it? Although, to be fair, since when's looking real been important to the Kardashians? Good point. One person in the spotlight that has used their fame for good this year is Marcus Rashford. He successfully led a campaign to push back at the government's refusal to pay for free school meals. This was all at the same time that Matt Hancock was happy to spend 50 grand on staff takeaways during the first lockdown. 50 grand. For some context, that's the equivalent of one Will&E hoodie. No, shut up, come on. I like him, but come on, it was a bit expensive. Joe Wicks also stepped up to the plate this year and got himself an MBE for doing some star jumps in his front room. He's bad enough handing out MBEs to pedos, but not PE teachers as well now. That's too far. I do press-ups every day. Where's my MBE? And that's more difficult as well, but it's fine. Keep your letters. I don't want them anyway. Also this year, some very dodgy videos re-emerged of Shane Dawson being inappropriate around kids. Honestly, the guys have more cancellations than Heathrow at this point. His channel has well and truly nosedived. All 3 channels demonetised. The last time a guy lost that much money at once, he went on to become President of the United States. So, Shane Dawson 2024, anyone? Whilst we're on the subject of the presidency, you might have heard there was an election this year. It was rigged. It was rigged. How didn't Kanye win? 60,000 votes? I could get 60,000 votes. Anyway, the election ended up with Joe Biden beating Donald Trump, although Trump has continued to fight his corner with his trusty lawyer Rudy Giuliani. I'm sure he'll fight to the death. Literally by the looks of it. Jesus Christ. Not sure the guy's still going, to be honest. Must be something in the hair dye. In fact, a lot of people took the mick out of that picture last month, but I just want to say, respect the drip, guys. Come on. Having won the election, Joe Biden was named Time Person of the Year, despite not really doing anything yet. But to be fair, the other nominees were Donald Trump. No, he's old news now. Frontline healthcare workers? Nah. What have they done this year? And the movement for racial justice. Do you know what? I haven't made up my mind of this whole equality thing. Just doesn't seem very fair, does it? So, actually, yeah. Some old bloke that's not quite all there anymore is probably a good shout. And let's be honest, you will have to shout because his hearing's gone as well. But now it's time to hand out my own more prestigious awards. And first up, it's the biggest balls up of the year award. Is it the Brexit deal? Could it be Eat Out to help out? No, it's when the WHO tweeted that the virus was not transmissible by humans. Yay, congratulations to the World Health Organisation there. Worthy winners. Appreciate you changing your mind on that one after 3 weeks. Oh, otherwise we'd have been in a right mess with that virus, wouldn't we? On to the next award, the stupidest idea of the year. Worthwhile mentions include the street of people that decided to do the conga halfway through the first lockdown, and Dominic Cummings, who decided to drive his car to a castle to test his eyesight. I nearly had to test mine when I read he was given a 45 grand pay rise at the start of the year. They could have bought some more takeaways with that. But I've decided to give the stupidest idea of the year award to Idris Elba for suggesting we lock down the world for a month every year. What was he thinking? Has he got shares in Zoom or something? Come on, Idris. Unbelievable. That's him out of the contention for the next James Bond. Imagine Bonds just lounging about for a month every year. Oof. I've got a license to chill, baby. It wouldn't happen. No way. Up next, it's the viral video of the year. Unfortunately, my videos aren't in this category, although there's still a chance with this one. No, definitely not. My channel's died more times than Kim Jong-un this year. Anyway, nominations for viral video of the year are Flying Katie Hopkins to Prague to win a fake award, opening a fake McDonald's, and Middleton making a fool of himself.
Am I still shaking hands? Yes. Am I still cuddling fans at the airport? Yes.
And Man Like Hacks somehow topping it. And the winner is Flying Katie Hopkins to a fake award show. Congratulations, Josh Peters and Archie Manners. It's not quite recreating the Mona Lisa, but you'll get to that sort of level one day, lads. Okay, now on to the penultimate award, because let's be honest, it's dragging on a bit now, isn't it? It's like an episode of Queen's Gambit. Oh, want to watch a TV show about chess? No, not really. I can't think of a less entertaining game to watch than chess. Definitely don't make a whole series about it. Anyway, the next award is for UK YouTuber of the Year. Here are the nominations. Chunks, Nico Milana, Josh Peters and the Posh One, and Stephen Tries. Oh, not the first list he's appeared on. But the winner of UK YouTuber of the Year is Chunks. Congratulations, you didn't miss this time. I reckon this is probably the biggest accomplishment of the year for you. So, from an alpha to a beta, well done on a fantastic year. And finally, on to the last award of the evening. This is for YouTuber of the Year. The Streamy Awards last year gave it to Tana Mojo, so the bar's pretty low. But this year I'm going to go against the grain and give it to someone that actually deserves it. And nobody else can really compete with this guy, to be honest. So the winner of YouTuber of the Year is Mr. Beast. Congratulations. You've won a meaningless award from a YouTuber you've never heard of. So don't let it go to your head, Dewey. Anyway, that's a whap from me. Remember, these were just jokes. We'll all be dead in 80 years anyway. Well, much sooner at this rate. But anyway, I'll see you in 2021 to continue this sort of strange entanglement that we've got going on. Or will I? Who knows the way things are going at the moment. But thank you all so much for a great year, everyone. I'd appreciate you dropping a like and subscribing if you're new. And I'll see you next time. Cheers.